are a strong person, so baby keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle, but put your potential stands up.
What's going on, collective? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIProgram. Where on this channel we are manifesting realities one change at a time. It's your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach. For all of my new viewers, welcome to the channel. And for my returning viewers, I appreciate you. All right, you already know you're a real one. We're going to get into your personal connections and relationships for the week of August 2nd through the 8th and see what comes out, okay? And before we get into your read, a little bit of housekeeping. Please use your discernment, all right? This is a general read. Roles can be reversed. And every reading is not going to be your reading, so don't try to make it fit. Only take what resonates, okay? Also, come and join my tribe here, okay? Join the tribe. Subscribe to the channel. Join my YouTube community as well. And you can follow me on Facebook as well as Instagram at LAVIProgramLLC. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into y'all. All right. All right, bottom of the deck, y'all, we got breadcrumbing. So maybe someone could be dealing with breadcrumbing this week. It says minimal effort, scattered presence, intermittent signals. This could be what you are already dealing with. All right. What's the message for the collective for the week of August 2nd through the 8th? Clear and precise messages, please, for the collective. All right, we got vibes. What else for the collective? And we have love bombing. Let's get one more. And we have the juggler. We said somebody was breadcrumbing. Bottom of the deck, y'all, we got came back up again, breadcrumbing. Yes. So what it looks like to me is somebody's vibes might seem great this week, but I feel like you all are seeing it as someone as love bombing because this is someone that's a juggler. So this is already your perspective of this person anyway. I think you know this person, or at least you know their patterns on what they do. But yeah, it seems like their vibes, gonna probably be great, coming in charming, but at the same time, this person is love bombing, or at least this is your perspective of what is going on. It's going to be perceived as love bombing, dazzling intensity, emotional overload, pressured adoration. So somebody might be coming in fast and hard, but again, this person could be a juggler. It says performative charm, shifting attention, scattering loyalty, and this could be the breadcrumbing that's going on here, okay? But underneath breadcrumbing, we got opening up, and we also got courting. So even though you already see this person like this, I feel like this person is going to try to open up and try to court you in some way. Maybe because of their disrespect that they may have had towards you, that you perceive to be disrespect. This could have been false promises for many of you. All right, but it looks like now someone wants to validate someone's feelings. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me put these back the way they were. Let's see what else we got for the collective for the week of August 2nd through the 8th. It looks like it's going to rain over here, y'all. I'm on the East Coast. And the sky getting a little gray. But again, even when this person, comes towards you, or when they start acting this way, just use your discernment. I feel like, everybody's on a different timeline and everybody's situation may be a little different. Just because we perceive somebody as some way doesn't mean that's who they might be to us. But I would just say use your discernment, okay? All right, let's see. What else we got? Tell me more for the collective. August 2nd through the 8th. Oop, that one just hopped out. Sorry, y'all. I got to pick that up. Okay, so we got unsatisfied here. Bare minimum, reciprocation, losing interest. Maybe some of you could be losing interest with someone. Oh, we got two that popped out. So first we have options that came out, and then we have reminiscing. So I feel like someone is unsatisfied with some type of situation that they are in, and I feel like they could be either juggling their options or thinking about their options because they're not happy where they are. But it looks like someone is reminiscing about someone else. This is looking at photos, good times, thinking about you, dwelling. So someone, here could be thinking about you, or roles can be reversed. This could be you thinking about somebody because you're unsatisfied in a situation and thinking about other options. Options says doing them, juggling connections, addictions, player. Well, we did have the juggler earlier. So, bottom of the deck, this says around fall. Around fall, underneath that, it says regrets. So this could have been okay. So I feel like someone could have some type of regret that might have occurred around fall. They could have been acting in, some type of clownish behavior, around fall. Regretful, somebody was feeling regretful and they could have been acting like a clown, you know, but also they could have been someone who was being risky as hell when it came to it says partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. But I feel like someone's not satisfied in that. Someone is no longer satisfied in that, and this person could be approaching you, or if you are this person, you could be approaching the other individual, because now you're feeling unsatisfied. You really think about your options, and you're seeing them out or weighing them out as a potential option. All right, but again, take this as it resonates for your situation. What else we got for the collective? For the week of August 2nd through the 8th. For the week of August 2nd through the 8th. What else do we have? What else? All right, yeah, someone wants to apologize. Someone wants to give some type of apology here. It says forgiveness through mutual understanding. I don't know what kind of mutual understanding someone, may want to have here, but they want to make some type of amends. Yeah, for some type of deception that was done here. That's what it looks like. Some type of deception that was done here. It says false illusion, scarcity, mentality, falling into bad habits. And look, yeah, somebody wants to take a leap of faith. This is what they want to do. They want to come in and apologize for the deception that they have done, and they want to take a leap of faith with you. Bottom of the deck, look, we got soulmate because they feel like you are our soulmates. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. They feel like they are ready. I don't know if you feel like you are ready, but they feel like they are ready. Underneath soulmate, we got strength. Yeah, somebody want to fight for this. They're determined to make things right, to make an amends. Look, it says divine counterpart. Somebody really do feel like this is my person and I'm messing things up. I did mess things up. And, now they want to release themselves from where they are, but they also want you to release whatever resentment you may have against them. And they know that this might come with some type of evaluation, where something further may need to be examined here. But they're willing to take that sacrifice. Look, willing to take that sacrifice and put in the work. That's what they're ready to do. That's what they're willing to do. Okay? Let's get some advice for y'all. Let's get some advice. What's the advice for the collective? August 2nd through the 8th. What's the advice? Alright, let's see. What's the advice for the collective? What's the advice for the collective? Alright, it says, your light disturbs the dark, and that's okay. Give me another one. Your desires are not random, they are soul remembering. Let's get one more. One more for the collective. One candle lights another. You are meant to share your fire. Bottom of the deck, it says, let life be light. Release the heaviness not meant to be carried. So I do feel like in some way, some of you are going to release, whether that's to release this person, release, what has been and want to move forward toward what could be. But I feel like the advice for you is just to make sure that you are being clear about things. Make sure you obtain your clarity, asking whatever questions you need to ask, examining in whatever way you need to examine, but don't just stay stuck on a negative because we might still be in some type of emotional pain in the moment regarding this person. But it looks like, again, your desires, again, are not random. This could be someone that you had a soul contract with. So it doesn't feel, it doesn't feel wrong, but at the same time, it's like making sure that you are getting clear information, seeing things as they truly are. Not just, it's given like, don't just jump into something. And when it says one candle lights another, you are meant to share your fire. I do feel like this is you sharing fire between one another, that passion, that energy, that motivation, that unit, as far as unison, working together in unison. Um, but for some of you, like I said, this might be a situation where you're allowing yourselves to try again. And this might be others of you who are just deciding, you might want to release this altogether. But it's like, don't, regardless of which way you go, it's saying like take your time. Don't just jump into this. There may be, yes, for some of you, a destined connection here, but that just also, in my opinion, it means that you are to have met this person for a reason. It was meant for you to meet this person, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to stay with this person. It's something that you were supposed to obtain, learn, and acquire along the way. Now, again, it's up to you if you decide to take someone back, or if you decide to, build with someone, or if you decide to let it go. That is, all up to you. But that's what I got for personal connections and relationships for the week of August 2nd through the 8th. But if you would like to schedule your own tarot read for personal, tarot or some type of life coaching session, please follow the QR code on your screen. Per usual, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, my supporters, and as well as my clientele. Y'all help keep this channel going, and y'all help keep, me pushing forward when it comes to what it is that I do here at Lavi Program. All right. Um, but let's make sure that we get to work and we continue to pour into one another. All right, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.